So I was really looking forward to this game. Slytherine's been making RTS games for, I believe, almost 30 years at this point. Open beta came out, and I was like, yes, yes. It's out of closed beta. It's an open beta. I can give it a playtest. I heard, it was 5-on-5. It was only online. I was like, that's cool. I don't care about the campaign. I want to play online. I want to make army lists, and I want to battle people. And I'm going to let some of the trailer play so you can see why I was excited, because it reminds me of World in Conflict. And yes, I'm that old to remember that game. It was fantastic. And it's got a mix of some other games that other companies have made. So I was absolutely excited about this game. So I download the game. I boot up the game the first time. And my graphics card starts making really loud noises. And it's the fans going full bore. So trying to figure out what's going on. Now this game's not that intensive. It's really not. This game was running my 2080 Ti at 100% in the main menu. Horribly optimized. So I'm going through the settings, turning everything down, down, down. Low settings, still running 100% in the main menu. So there's a potato option for your graphics settings. I was like, let's try that. It crashed. It crashed the game. Now, I would normally avoid joining game discords because they're usually shit, and all anybody ever does is either complain or call people noobs. But I was like, this is really bad. And I was hoping maybe someone from the dev team was paying attention. Oh boy. I get into the Discord. Apparently, this game is so poorly optimized and so poorly cared about that there are pinned notes saying, don't turn the game to potato setting. It actually doesn't lower the settings, it actually increases them. That seems like a huge problem. And that's a known issue. Known issue. So I read what they say. They're like, oh, you just got to turn up the settings. Turn up the settings to get it to run less than 100% on your graphics card. Good job. So, okay, so that's fixed. Now my graphics card isn't trying to smoke itself to death. Let's try and get a game. Well, I can show you how that went. So yeah, here's the main menu. Let's go over what I was trying to do. I just wanted to play a game. I just wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. It's only 1,000 people online. Not too many. Trying to join games. Does join game work? No, it doesn't. You have a beta test that's online only, and your lobbies don't work. You can't join a game. So what do? I was like, well, maybe I can make my own lobby. Maybe it's just me. So seems simple enough. Make a lobby. Everything's going fine. Testing out the lobby settings. I guess I should explain this now. The way matchmaking works on this is you have to have a full lobby of 5 people, and they have to be on one faction. Right now, it's just Russian and the Americans. By the way, that selection doesn't work. And then when you're ready to launch the game, you launch, and Matchmaker tries to find another lobby of 5 people to match you against. But here I am, trying to switch teams. Can't do it. Here I'm trying to join other lobbies. Can't get into other lobbies. And I'm going kind of fast here, but in case you missed it, I got into a lobby that I had clicked right after I exited my first lobby. So it randomly throws you into lobbies you're not trying to join. And then what you're seeing right here is that some lobbies are glitched as soon as they're made. And that's not somebody changing the factions. That is the game itself changing all the factions so you can't ready up to start a game. You can't even start a game. And this is only with 1,000 people. 1,000 people online trying to play the game. Auto join doesn't work. Refresh doesn't work. Sometimes create a lobby doesn't work. So at this point, I'm getting pretty annoyed. Really annoyed. So I say, you know what? I'm just going to go and look at the vehicles and maybe talk about what you can set up in the game and what kind of armies you can make to play with. As I start playing around, what do you think actually happens? Me trying to show off a game for the developers even though it's not working. Anybody want to take a wild guess here? Crashes to desktop. I was going to edit this out, but I figured it was perfect for explaining how bad this game is. So there I am, opening up the game again. So, boots up. No real issues there. But it just can't get any worse, can it? You can't join a lobby. You can't look at the game. You can't build army list without it crashing. What could possibly be worse? Oh, I can't connect to online services. Huh. What's going on? There's no more than 1,000 people trying to connect to their servers, and this is almost a 30-year veteran of RTS games and online services. Can't be this bad. But wait, it can. I start a timer. I start a timer. Let me just skip because I know how long this timer goes. There's 2 minutes. There's 3 minutes still not connected. 4 minutes still not connected. Pushing 5 minutes still can't connect to the online servers. And let me remind you that this is an online only game. So yeah, all in all, I think I tried for an hour and a half because I really wanted to play this game. I like the concept. I like the idea. I liked the way the gameplay, alleged footage worked. But as it sits right now, it's unplayable. There is no way to play this game unless you've got a horseshoe shoved somewhere. It's utterly unplayable. But like I said, I wanted to like this game. But yeah, no, I'm gonna uninstall it. It's not worth it. Screw it. They can keep their game if it's this bad. This is what their first impression to the public is. I don't want the game. But hey, there's my review for a game, alleged game. It might just be a Bitcoin miner because maxing out your GPU in the main menu is a little sketchy. But good job, Slitherine. And that's my review of Broken Arrow, the RTS game. Until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.